Good morning, everyone, and thank you for starting your day off with me. I'm Jenna Stauffer. Everyone has a story, and every so often I run across a story that I feel has to be shared. My first guest this morning, his story will move and it will inspire you. He's a professional wakeboarder and kiteboarder, but it's not the dangerous stunts he does that sets him apart. He's an amputee, the world's only professional amputee kiteboarder and wakeboarder. He has faced his challenge with so much optimism and has managed to turn his tragedy into something terrific. Sean, thank you for being with me on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Sean, it is so great having you here. I was so moved and inspired by your story, so I do thank you for coming on.
Thanks again. No worries.
Sean, it was about 10 years ago when your life changed drastically, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it changed for the better and for the worse, I guess. And the worst part about it was I lost my leg and I was in a lot of pain trying to figure out, how to get back to normal life situations again, be able to walk around and do everything. And it took some time for me to get over that. And once I figured out how to wear the leg and have a proper fit, I had to deal with some workman's comp issues and stuff like that. But I had found a good prosthetist. They've been taking care of me for 9.5 years now, and haven't really had a problem since. No complaints, and they keep me running and going and keep me full blast.
Doing all the stunts that our viewers can see behind us. Sean, how did the accident happen?
I was working at a fish house when I was 19, and I was standing on the forks, and the driver went up at this hill, and the forks started bouncing. When we came down the hill, my feet slipped in between the forks and ran my foot over basically and degloved it. It's fortunate that I still have my right foot too, so I mean that one had a pretty massive injury on it as well. But the recovery took about 5 or 6 months, and once I was able to get in the water again, I started training in the water, swimming, and that was really good therapy for me, and I would recommend that for anybody that
getting in the water.
Yeah,
right
therapy. Water therapy is probably the best that you can have.
So Sean, how soon were you able to get back on the kiteboard?
Well, I didn't start kiting until like 2 or 3 years after my accident, but I started wakeboarding about a year after my accident. And I heard about this contest called the Extremity Games. My prosthetist, Adam Finniston, told me about it, and I said, hey, that's what I want to do. So I started training. I had some skills before I lost my leg, so I just had to relearn them all again and figure out how to keep my leg on in the water. I used duct tape basically to keep my leg on.
Really?
And, yeah, it took a little trial and error, and made it happen, and it's just been going with it ever since. And
wow. Wait, so now you said you didn't kiteboard before?
No.
So you didn't learn how to do this kiteboarding until after you had only one leg?
Correct, yeah.
That's crazy, but you had always been doing wakeboarding before.
Yes.
But would you say that this accident pushed you to even do better in wakeboarding?
Yeah, I think it pushed me to do better in everything that I've tried to do in life, and I feel like that happens to every amputee, that they always have to strive and the motivation to be better than what they were before, or better than able-bodied people, because we're not anything different. We just have a different challenge in life and a different road to go through, and you got to overcome that, and you can't just be down about it and just say that's it. And you have to keep going in life, and just because you lose a leg or an arm or something like that doesn't mean it's the end. And there's so many good things, and there's so much support out there for people like that. So I think that's really helpful for being an amputee, is just having a lot of good support, a lot of family and friends, and really will help motivate you to get back doing what you want to do and enjoy life.
Sean, you have such a positive attitude, an attitude that so many people should have. Did you have downtime though, Sean, like where you were just distraught?
There was plenty of downtime. It wasn't easy, it was frustrating, especially having to deal with insurance and workman's comp. They denied me care to see my prosthetist that I have, so that was a struggle. And once I was able to see him, I literally started running the first day, and that changed everything for me, I think. It was from that moment on. But before then, there was almost a year's time where I was, real depressed, real struggling, but I still wanted to stay in shape, and started training as much as I could, either like I said, in the pool or lifting weights like I used to in high school. So I think that was pretty helpful for me as well, to stay focused.
And you're staying focused. And we're going to take a quick break right now, but I'll be back with you, Sean. So stay with us, everyone.
wishing for, always wanting more. No help from me and mama. We tried to be satisfied with what we had, learn to take the good with the bad, but now I don't wanna. Ain't taking no for an answer again. It's the American dream, and I want in. I want it all, I want it now. I wanna get my milk and honey from my own having cow. I'm gonna get some, then get some more. Just keep it coming, baby, 'cause life's too short. I take anything and everything I can get. I don't know about y'all, but I want it all. I've been busting my broke ass, breaking my aching back. Matter of fact, I'm done. Man, I ain't gonna take it. You can be content with what you got. It doesn't make me greedy, 'cause I'm not, and I wanna make it. I'll get it all before I'm through. I'll take the cake and eat it too. I want it all, I want it now. I wanna get my milk and honey from my own having cow. I'm gonna get some, then get some more. Just keep it coming, baby, 'cause life's too short. I'll take anything and everything I can get. I don't know about y'all, but I want it all. Come on up here, Tennessee. Money to burn and free time to spend, taking care of my family and friends. Big old spread with a pool out and back. Mama gets a Cadillac. I want it all, I want it now. I wanna get my milk and honey from my own having cow. I'm gonna get some, then get some more. Just keep it coming, baby, 'cause life's too short. I want it all.